From under the bed.
I'm the boogeyman!
Oh, it's so loud.
Coming to get you!
A clock is for hats.
It's so scary, this song. I'll turn it down a little bit.
I know.
Okay, now,
go ahead.
dshban, you have to send the link here, because I haven't...
I did. I
He
did on the
sent it.
Skype.
It's in the Skype.
You have to resend it.
How does that possible? So I send it again.
There
3
it
minutes,
is.
that's a matter. And then you go to the last chapter, because, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, this will be the final chapter, of, as is currently published, of From Under the Bed.
Yeah, this is it.
Chapter 13 in the drop-down, Chapter 15 in reality. It is it's always fun. And it is entitled, I Killed a Real American.
Oh, no.
So, I wonder what's going to happen. Not that. Alright, so as always, I'll be playing the role of the narrator. And if the Great Khali's there, I guess I'll play him. The Boogeyman, our lead character, Leonard T. Boogeyman, played capably by Joe Negron. And then Larry playing all of the other people except, like, Andre, I guess. Yeah, Joe's also Andre.
Yes.
Alright, chapter 15. Last time they talked to Fabulous Muller to get them to teleport to Hulk Hogan so he could get the WWF title back, because that's important.
How do you even remember what happened? Ever?
I shouldn't.
You watch
I
this,
didn't
like,
even
all the
read back.
time?
I actually
Like it's
remembered that.
like
Not
it's a
even
show.
reading
You
back.
made this into a show. You good? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
My pilot got picked up. It's
That's
really
it.
good.
That's it.
The three appear in a quiet explosion of smoke and mist. Boogeyman looked around. They were in a house. A mansion, really. The funating whereof to get most pricey, but lacked the taste and humility that would make the place inhabitable. The ghost of Hacksaw spoke her first.
Okay, how do we find him? There must be 1,000 rooms in a place like this.
I knuckle.
The undead Nadre the Giant's voice was low, but still had the impact of a drop kick to the face.
I can feel him. I can smell my vengeance.
I can smell.
Boogeyman was worried. He had needed this zombie of a man, a monstrous man, a man who was the size of a monster in life. But was he a manster now after death?
Manster.
No question mark. In life, there was no one who could match Andre's strength, and now as an undead, his strength wax only magnified. Boogeyman felt his own muscle ripple under this tight polo shirt. But that's how muscles work. They just move on their own. But he knew even they wouldn't be enough to stop a force of natter. Look, Andre the Giant. He couldn't let Andre kill Hogan. No matter how bad a human being Hogan was, he was still a man. Boogeyman had never been a party to the death of someone who didn't deserve it. Sure, he had killed before, but only when his or another's life was in the balance. Boogeyman reached to his pocket and stoked his alarm clock. It was there waiting. If Andre couldn't be controlled, he would pull it out, smacks it against his head, and use the time stop to remove Hogan from the Giant's wrath. As for what to do with an angry, 8-foot-tall undead giant, well, the Boogeyman would cross that bridge when he crossed it.
Wow. What? I always say, I'll cross that bridge when I crossed it. What? Okay. Lead the was,
said Boogeyman. The giant pushed past Boogeyman, nearly cocking him over in the giant's rush to go up the large stairway towards what must be his prey, spelled like the religious version. Boogeyman stood for a second in awe of the raw power that was this giant. The stoof before a large bedroom door. A gold star hung from it with the word Hulkster's Hangout on it.
Check it out,
said the buoy man. Hacksaw's ghost stuck whose head thought the door, only the bottom half of his incomparable body remaining in hallway. His had reappeared, and Hacksaw said,
He's in there. He's laying on a coochoo.
Chaku.
"What?"
A choo-coo. I think he's passed out or something.
That's all I need to know.
The giant growled, and with a motion that in a normal man would be a slight shove, the giant pushed the door and it exploded inward like a...
He couldn't think of it. He forgot to go back.
It's just like...
What explodes inward? I don't remember.
The three emptied the room, and the blowed-haired man jumped from the couch. The smell of booze and sweet were thick in the room.
What?
The man who was once an icon of millions of children stood with a horrified look on Hios's face. His dirty robe, the cape, fell off his body, and he was wearing only his underwear. Age had turned muscle to flab. His one strong legs were spindly. But the look on his face upon seeing the partial rotting form of Andre the Giant spoke volumes. And each book in these volumes read, Fear One.
That's almost good.
I know. Adre started towards Hogan, but Hogan screamed in fear as he half leaped, half fell over the back of the couch. As Andre picked the couch in one hand and tossed it through the large bay window in the room, Hogan scampered towards a desk and hit a button on it. An alarm sounded, and Boogeyman thought to himself, sorry.
Oh, Boogeyman thought to himself, hookward a lot of Almra skin my life, and none of them have been good.
The other two rooms in the room slid open, and 6 large forms ran into the room.
We should have he would have Dobie guards.
Boogeyman said, as he stuck a judo Solonin karate stance.
What is...
It had been years since Boogeyman had used his 4th degree black belt skill, but he knew to fight this man opponent his pure strength would ento ebb enough. Their forms entired the light, and Hacksaw let out a gaps before them, changing at them like giant tigars towards injured prey were the 3 greatest tag teams ever. The Legion Odd Do, Demolition, and the Nasty Boys.
Ah!
Cried Hacksaw as he retreated to the back of the room.
This can't be! Hawk is dead!
You're dead too!
Said the Boonage Man.
That's right!
Responded Hacksaw, let's go get them. The battle was furious. The Nasty Boys and Hawk grabbed the giant and were trying to each wrestle a limb into submission.
What?
Boogeyman had Smash on his left and Nibble on his right, and was kept Bussy block each of their blows with his Niger-like quickness and his years of marital arts training.
Oh my god.
Behind him, hove Fred, the ghost of Hacksaw, who was being Minace-threed by Smash.
What?
Boogeyman was holding he was owning again the 2 massive men, blocking each blow like a Bruce Lee movie. But event time, Smash would punch at Hacksaw. Hacksaw would go immaterial, and Smash's fist would go through him, landing on either Boogeyman's back of his head or his neck.
Ugh!
Moaned Boogeyman.
Or Boogeyman.
Boogeyman, sorry.
Hacksaw, stop your getting me attacked from all sides.
But it was too late. The blows to the back of Boogeyman's head slowed him down just enough that some of the blows from the front were making intact. She's stance faltered, and he fell back, though Hacksaw, and onto the floor. The 3 Phillians were upon him, pinning him down. He saw Axe reach to his waist and pull out an axe. Oh. Boogeyman Theo.
Is My massive strength failing me, my years of training and fighting, and am pinned down like a rat? I have to think of the kids. I have to get free, but they have me pinned down. So much for the great detective with all my skills. All my keep observational gifts. I wait. That's it. I notice when we're touching their eyes, doing the fight, that they never blinked. The average human, I can't believe he's thinking all these things. The average human blinks 37 times a minute, and they never blinked once.
Boogeyman remembered his times at the FIB, the time in the labs, and the fact that
is that supposed to be FBI?
Federal Inspector Booty. The fact that the one thing most of them forgotten in their years of building anatomic rep bracket liquors was the remember to make them blink.
Of course, Hawk is dead.
Boogeyman, though.
These are just robot copies, but how can I? Of course!
Boogeyman shouted to Hacksaw.
Hacksaw, phase though, the guys holding me down, and keep fying as though them.
What?
This is my favorite line for you this week, Larry.
Window! What? What?
Window. Said Hacksaw, and he started flying, passing though the trees Boogeyman assailtants back and forth, and as he did so, their cove nymphs became jerky. They stuttered. Axe doped his knife, and the tree eventually stiffed on top of Boogeyman and fell foof him. Boogeyman leaped up and looked at the shorted out robots. I don't know what happened, by the way, there. Like a tree fell on them somehow.
I guess.
Because of a ghost. The shorted out robots scattered on the gore there.
Is this me?
Yeah.
Broken toys used by a broken man.
Boogeyman whispered, clearly. Then he remembered the giant ants turned to help the undead monster. What he saw made him gasp. Andre had wrestled the NASA boy Aden Hoke into a place where they were all wrapped up in hell in one of Andre's giant arms. With his other hand, Andre reached around and grabbed a huge 3-foot-long piece of glass that be broken off when the large window in the 3-room had to be broken. With one Janat swing, like a slice of some horrible sword, Andre broke the large glass shard down and across all 3 assailants' necks. Their heads went flying across the room to land next to where Hogan was hiding, on the overturned couch. The heads spit sparks and wires wiggled from their no longer's connected necks until they lay still silently at last.
Andre!
Boogeyman yelled.
How did you know they were robots? I didn't.
Andre said growly as he tossed the now headless bodies across the room and charged towards the now whimpering Hulkster.
Oh my god, he's mad!
Thwaite Boogeyman.
He's an unstoppable monster who won't quit until he's killed Hogan, and it's up to me to stop him.
Oh no.
And Andrea reached Hogan in 3 strides and movement almost too quick for a dead man. He snatched up Hogan 3 feet off the ground, Hogan's neck in the giant's huge vice-like hand, a vice that was powerfully closing.
No!
Yelled Boogeyman.
You can't kill him!
Boogeyman knew he had to stop him, and he reached into his poker to pull out... Nothing, G!
Are you looking for this?
Andre said. He continued to dangle Hogan like a rugger doll in one hand, but in the other hand Hugh held Boogeyman's our ram clock.
I took this from you as we jostled each other on the stars.
Andre's giant hand crushed the alarm clock like a child would wad up a piece of paper.
I think time has indeed run out for you, Hulk Hogan.
Hogan.
The giant's hand clenched tighter and tighter on Hogan's head. Boogeyman prepared himself to see a man die.
Oh, and that's it.
And then it just cuts off.
We'll never know.